up, y'all? I'm doing an ASMR, but I first want to say yesterday I did a whole ASMR with this same food, well, with the crab, and the mic didn't work. It was 25 minutes of complete, for real ASMR, and nothing, no sound. So, luckily I didn't eat everything, and I'm gonna try it again. That's it. That refrigerator is so annoying. Let me close the window outside. This is actually a pecan crusher, I think. I'm gonna make a potato volcano with this. Let's get some stuff. Ah. Okay. I can't do ASMR. I don't want to. I think I can do it, but I don't. Ooh, that's hot too. Let me get it with your hand. I feel like I can do an ASMR if I wanted to. I get bored though. What, not talking? I gotta talk a little bit. Y'all seen China said they're gonna put 35% tariffs on US products. I said, anything you could do, I could do better. Mm. Mm. Y'all, I feel good today. They having Monster Jam. If you guys don't know what Monster Jam is, go look it up. But I'm gonna tell you what I do know about it. It's basically, those monster trucks. The monster trucks shows. So, going to take the family. I'm taking Elijah and Fallon, and we're gonna see if her mom wants to go. That's this Saturday. They have it out here for 3 days. So that's something fun we can do together. If y'all want your taxes done, 310-743. I think it's 4719. I might not get to you the day you text me, but I will get to you within a few days. I do have a lot of clients, and I am only one person, but I will get it done and you will be satisfied. That's a guarantee. And that's all about that. If you need a notary, hit me up because I can do that too. I don't have my notary license yet. Also, if you would like to learn now, you do have to wait until tax season is over. But I will be offering consultation services for starting a YouTube channel. I believe that I understand the methods that you need to follow in order to start a channel and become successful. So, as proven by my prior channel and this one. Oh, excuse me. So, I have not come up with the whole plan yet, but like I said, it won't start until after tax season. Do not be afraid to be a jack of all trades. The only way, I'm almost like the only way, but in order to make it out here in the United States is to have multiple streams of income, not just working for someone. I will tell you this, having multiple streams of income, having multiple businesses, it doesn't mean that you're going to be rich. You just have multiple sources of income. It's always smart because if one of your sources ceases to exist, you still have the others. Don't be afraid to be 50, 60, or 70 years old. You're still here to go to school and take a trade or to take another class, take 6 months to learn something different. You're going to be here for another 30 years, I think it's always smart to work for yourself because you are and can be, you can be fired or laid off at any time. And also, mean, if you don't feel like going, you don't feel like going. Now, I will tell you this: working for yourself is a lot more challenging than working for someone else, because when you work for someone else, you go to work or you stay at home and work, whatever you do. You go to work, and when you're done with work, I mean, not in every single job. I know police, detectives, and all the different little jobs you still take home, work home. But a lot of these jobs, you go to work, you come home, and you're done. You don't have to think about it anymore. But when you work for yourself, you have you have your family, you have, you know, other jobs that you have, or other, I mean, let me start over. When you're self-employed, you have to be very disciplined. You have to sometimes stop working at one job to start the other job. It's very stressful. You have to learn how to deal with it, or you can, you can fail. You can be burnt out. And I'm not talking about YouTube. YouTube is a job. But I'm talking about besides YouTube, doing YouTube, doing taxes, doing hair, having a family, being in a relationship. All of that is a factor in how well your business will be run and how much stress you will or will not have. And you also have to remember, when you're self-employed, that you got to have fun too. You got to enjoy your life. Ooh. Oh. Ow. You can't be working all play, and you can't be playing all work. You got to have a healthy balance. And so there's going to be times where you're playing too much and you're working too much, and you're going to figure it out. To me, I think a lot of people think that it's safe to work for somebody because you get that retirement and you're going to have the Social Security at the end and all that stuff. And yeah, for some people, that's okay. For me, I'm afraid to work for somebody. And I've always been like this. Way before YouTube, you guys, I was self-employed. I think I started working for myself when I was about 30. I think I was 30. Even though I was a nurse, I did home health. So I was working for somebody, but I was an independent contractor. So I'm still making, anyway. And then I was also doing taxes. I was also doing taxes when I was about 30. So I was a nurse doing taxes, and I was also something called a life coach. I was working for somebody in that area, and this is what I was going to say. So I know that I have a kid, hopefully have grandkids. I don't know if that's going to happen. He said he don't want none. So anyway, I know that I have a child, and although he is a young man and he can take care of himself, I would like to leave this earth with him being taken care of, and especially if I have grandchildren. I mean, he could do it himself, but if I could leave my grandchildren, if I have something, or even my nieces and nephews, I love them just as much as I love my son. So I would love to leave them with something, and little Naya. Anyway, being self-employed is important to me, and that's the only thing I look for, and even when I say, I'm looking for a job here and there, it's only to get some extra cash real quick, because when you're self-employed, the money doesn't always come right away. You got to figure out what you want to do, plan, and execute. And it doesn't always work. When you have businesses, they don't always succeed. That's why you always need some other form of income to um, fund your business ideas. Um, I'm currently, like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I first moved out here, hey, y'all know I go from subject to subject. I'm trying not to. I'll start with this. My friend Giselle, shout out to G. We're very, very good friends. We've known each other for over, I don't know, over 13 years or about 13 years, 12 years, something like that. Um, and and my friend Jen, we're like the Three Musketeers. We gotten closer over the last year and a half, especially me and Jen, because me and Jen weren't super close. But we are very encouraging towards each other. We tell each other that we love each other. And Giselle's not a, she's not a, she, I don't know. I don't even know how to consider her a STEM. I just consider her a lady, a lesbian woman that's not super feminine. Um, we tell each other we love each other. We tell each other how beautiful we are, you know, and that is it's actually an important friendship to me that helped me through the last, little time. But what I wanted to say about that is that she sent me this. We send each other encouraging messages all the time. She sent me this message on Instagram that was basically saying, you, sometimes when you're troubled and you have some things going on and you feel, where am I now? I'm gonna read it to you guys because it's important for you guys to know it. When I read it, I was like, yeah, hold on, let me eat this. Mm. Mm. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wait. I bet you Fallon gonna want this. Hold on. All right, let me find it real quick. Let me see. Instagram. Oh, I don't even have Instagram on this phone. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I was looking for. I can't download Instagram. I mean, I downloaded Instagram on this phone, but I don't know my login info, so I'm not gonna read it. But I happened to go to um, my YouTube channel, and there's a comment by Robin Campbell, 7370. She says, "You be doing too much. Not that serious." And I think that it is that serious. I think that I made my girlfriend laugh. I laughed. People in the comments laughed. Oh, this is on the live. Okay, I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I thought she was referring to the dog when I did the dog video. She was talking about a live because she was mad she wasn't here. I get it. You mad you're not here? It's okay. My friend said in her, this is my version of ASMR if y'all wonder why I'm talking so low. She said that sometimes moving across the country can give you what you need. And she was like, you did that shit, because the guy was basically saying living in a place where you can get the same size, for a lot less, like For instance, this house is about $500 less than what I used to pay. And it is triple the size. Okay. And we also have a basement. And now I can step outside and I have a little bit, some land. And there's me personally, I needed nature. Not everybody is like that, but I am the type of person that needs to be outside. And I don't mean outside partying. I need to be out in the sun. I need the sun to touch my body and my skin. I need to feel God and the universe so close to me. I need to feel the grass on my feet. I need to see animals in my yard. That's the type of thing that I want. And I have seen a few bunny rabbits. And that's about it so far. And I saw some animal. I don't even know what it was. I don't know if it was a beaver or a groundhog. I need to find it. It was a cute animal. I'm just not sure what the heck it was. But this morning is it Thursday or is it Friday? Let me see. This is Friday. I'm about to put this video out unedited. I want to tell you guys that I love you. You guys are so encouraging. You guys are even inspirational to me. And I thank you for being that. I know that a lot of you tell me that I am that for you. I want to continue to be that for you. You guys have seen me, and this is crazy because it's the internet. I never thought in my life, I never thought that I would be on YouTube. I never thought that I would be on the internet. I never thought that people would know me, never cared to. I'm not the type of person that likes attention, like a bunch of attention. Now, I do like attention from my partner. Don't get me wrong. That is something that I love. I love attention from the person I'm in a relationship with, but I don't want to be, I don't need to be up in anybody else's face. I don't need anybody else to be up in my face. Not like that though. I love people. So when people do come up to me, I love it. I do, but not in that way. Like, oh my God, I'm Tasha. Yeah, Tasha. I'm just Tasha. Just Tasha P. But I never thought that I would have basically a meltdown on the internet. But I don't care. I don't care if people talk bad about me. I know what's true about me, and I know how I feel. I know what it is. I don't say everything. I know people maybe think that I have or do. I don't say everything. Sometimes I say too much. Sometimes I say stuff and I be like, dang, I shouldn't have said it. But I don't beat myself up over it because why would you? You already did it. And that's why I want to tell you and encourage y'all. If you say something you wish you didn't say, you already said it. What's the point of being angry or upset with yourself about something you already said or did? Forgive yourself and move on, move past it. And another thing, guilt is the biggest. I think guilt is the biggest threat. Guilt is the biggest pain, that you can have. And just because you feel guilty doesn't mean that you deserve to, So make sure you check yourself and you pay attention to what you've done, what's been done, and X, Y, and Z. But anyway, I never thought that I would have this. I never thought that I would have this. I never thought about making money on the internet. I just thought about having me a regular little old life, which still is regular, but not when people come up to me and say hi. But I love seeing people smile. And I remember as a child telling myself, not even telling myself, but knowing that I wanted to make people happy, and that was something that I tried to do when I was a kid with, my family. I was the affectionate one. I was the one that wanted to hug everybody and kiss everybody, and keep everybody, affectionate. And I love me, I love being who I am. I love evolving. I love waking up every morning now and meditating. Not to say that I do it every morning, but, um, I am encouraged to do so by my partner. It helps. If you can do it before you get out of bed. Get up and meditate. And if you can't focus on it, keep doing it until you can. Keep trying until you can. And I'm talking about guided meditation, which is somebody speaking to you. Sometimes you need, like I am not the type of person that can do just music and I mean, if I feel like it, yeah. But I like guided meditation. I like when there's some encouragement behind it, like Sarah Blondin. She tells you, let go or get your power back or, X, Y, and Z. And, sometimes we need that. We're human beings that take things personally and that worry too much about X, Y, and Z. And I just want us to not do that anymore. I want us to be able to love on ourselves, forgive others. And that took a lot for me. It took me a lot for me to be able to forgive, because what I did was forget instead of forgive. I would just be like, okay, let me just cut this situation off, and forget about it. But what happens is you don't really forget. You kind of put a Band-Aid over things, but every now and then something will trigger you and remind you, of whatever it is that bothered you or. So I have evolved past forgetting and not forgiving. I now forgive, and it is helpful. It is helpful to forgive. And I know I'm all over the place with this, but that's me. You don't like it? You know where you can go. But I'm finished. I think I'm finished talking. Anyway, y'all, this is supposed to be a mother ASMR, but it's not. And I ain't doing no intro. I'm really about to just send this video out and do it the way it is. I know I got some parts where I got up and walked away and did this and that. It don't matter. This whole thing is going out. 28 minutes long. This video is going out. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Probably going live tonight. Y'all come meet us at Monster Jam. I think we're going to go Saturday, but I'm going to confirm with y'all for sure. So y'all the tickets. And